Nate Shaw with the Brooklyn Music Factory. Today's video is about one of the most important tools we have at the Brooklyn Music Factory for helping every musician study and learn music. And that is the HomeRock Binder. You've probably heard of it. You've probably seen it. The HomeRock Binder is absolutely essential to basically everything we do at the factory, and this is why it is vital that this little white binder with these cool stickers and your child's name on it comes to absolutely every visit at the Brooklyn Music Factory. Private lessons, the band binders stay at the factory, so that makes it easier. Every private lesson student has a HomeRock binder. So let's take a look at what's inside. Number one in the HomeRock binder, of course, is its namesake, and that is the HomeRock. And we have another video all about what exactly the HomeRock is, and I'll share that so you can take a look at it. It'll be just below here in the comments, or rather in the info section. But the HomeRock, so it is just an outline of exactly what every student is working on. And most importantly, it lists the weekly goal. If there's nothing else that your child accomplishes this week, the weekly goal is the most important learning that they're going to do musically. So that's what they're shooting for. Next in the HomeRock binder is our weekly checklist that's found in the HomeRock. So the checklist, of course, is a day-by-day, activity-by-activity, and what the checklist does is simply tell you what to do and on what day, and when you do it, the student can take ownership of it by putting a sticker, a star, a check, what have you. The HomeRock binder is also going to have any other textbooks we're using that are non-BMF textbooks. So this, for example, is a part of our piano curriculum. That's going to be in there. What else is going to be in the HomeRock binder? This is really important. The students are constantly doing exercises. This is an example of what we call a motion map. So where a student, in this case my daughter Pearl, is writing out the words. I'm sorry, this is actually a beat map. She's writing out the words that fall on beat 1 and beat 3 of the song that she's singing. There's going to be lots of exercises in the HomeRock binder that have been done on site with the teacher and give the student a sense of ownership, right? They're handwriting these exercises and putting them in their HomeRock binder. The teacher and a student are going to go back and reference those exercises every single week. So without the binder, the student is left wondering what they did last week or a month ago, right? And it's really important that that's there in every single lesson. Also, of course, what's so vital is you have things like a chart or lyrics or any sort of written music that the student might need. Here we have, let's take a look right here. As I dig through, here's the form written out. So these are all things that are essential to performance, right? Your child is most likely working on one or more songs, whether it's a piece that's written out or it's a piece chart that has just chord changes, or if as a singer it may be primarily lyrics at this point. But either way, those are all living in the HomeRock binder, and in order for them to pick up exactly where they left off, either practicing at home or on an exercise or a part of the music that they were working on last week, this HomeRock binder has got to be in the lesson. So, let's talk about also why it's so crucial that this HomeRock binder makes it separate from just the material that's inside it. Okay? The first and most important thing is that this is our textbook. So just like your child or you would not go to work or to school without that backpack or that bag loaded with all the materials you need, textbooks, what have you, for school. You gotta show up to the Brooklyn Music Factory prepared with that HomeRock Binder. This is our textbook. It gives the child a sense of responsibility, and it helps the student start to build habits separate from just practice habits. Now this is, what does it mean to show up to the gig prepared? What does it mean to show up to your private lesson prepared? It means you got to show up with your textbook and your music ready to pick up where you left off. Number two, it's just make sure you have the right tools. You don't go to the soccer game without your cleats. You don't go to the Brooklyn Music Factory without your music, right? Make sure you show up to that dance class with that leotard. Make sure you show up to the factory with your instrument and your HomeRock Binder. So that's the HomeRock Binder. Here's a few ways that I've found it's helpful for me to help my child bring it to the factory. Number one, I always ask, do you have your HomeRock Binder? Is your HomeRock Binder in your backpack? And in order to remember or remind myself to ask, I simply set an alarm on my phone for that morning at 7 a.m. Every Tuesday morning it goes off at 7 a.m. and it just says, HomeRock Binder, Brooklyn Music Factory. That sucker goes off and I say, oh, at breakfast I ask Pearl, hey, is your HomeRock Binder in your backpack? So those are a couple ways that I'm able to remember. Do I remember 100% of the time? No. But we're shooting for 90. The average at the factory is about 80-90% of students remember it. So if you happen to be a parent that's struggling with remembering this, then build in some simple tools that are going to help you help your child, right? That's all we ever want as parents, is to make sure that we can help our child be the best they can be. So the HomeRock Binder is huge. It may just be a little binder that we got at Staples, but in fact it holds just a gold mine of information. Thanks a lot for checking it out. If you have any questions, comments, put them in the comments below or email me directly at nate@brooklynmusicfactory.com. See you at the factory.